guys, so for today's video I'm going to be doing that melted snowman design that seems to come back around every winter Christmas season. So to start off, I'm taking, I think this is blueberry icing from Ballpit, and I'm painting all of the nails with this. I did 2 coats of this, and I cured each coat for 60 seconds, although I really didn't need to do 2 coats because this is like a 1 coat coverage kind of polish, and it is such a pretty color. I love this shade of blue. I mean, I love any shades of blue. Blue is my favorite color, but this one is super pretty, and just this polish in general is super pretty. But anyhow, like I said, I am doing that melted snowman design that I always see every year around like winter and Christmas. And even though like Christmas is over, it is still winter, and I feel like this is a really good set for like closing out the winter season and like starting to transition into the spring season, because all the snow is melting and everything. Like if you get snow, then the snow is melting, it's starting to get warmer, and I just feel like it makes sense to have this design be now instead of like, you know, in the middle of, I mean, it is the middle of winter, but you know what I mean. So to make the little melted snowman, a lot of people will use like a big glob of rhinestone glue, or they'll use like a sculpting gel or something. But I thought it would make it a lot easier to just use one of these little like flat back pearls. So I have the silver ones and I have the white ones. I was just kind of showing that I have, like, you could use either one of those because you're just going to paint over it anyways. So I just went ahead and used the regular pearl ones. I glued that down with some rhinestone glue, and now I'm taking my white from Ballpit and just painting the pearl itself, and then I'll go around with a liner brush and create like the little melted puddle around the little snowman head here. And like I said, a lot of people will use like rhinestone glue, where they'll just take the rhinestone glue and squeeze it out onto the nail to create like that dome shape and then cure that. I've seen people use, the 3D sculpting gels as well. They'll roll out a little ball and plop that on the nail. But like I said, I felt like this would be easier because I don't have to, sculpt anything out or mess around with the rhinestone glue and making sure that it becomes a nice round ball on there. Like, this was already pre-made. It's already a nice circle shape, like that half dome kind of shape, and I could just stick that right on and not really have to do too much. I just have to paint it and go on my way. So if you don't want to fight or like fuss with sculpting something out, or like I said, squeezing out the rhinestone glue and making sure that it like becomes an actual dome shape, you can just use the little flat back pearls that you can buy, or if you already have them, which is even better, so you don't have to go out and buy anything, you can just use those and paint them. Use whatever colors you have, because I know they come in a bunch of different colors, and then you can use whatever size you want depending on the nail size that you have. So you can use the smaller ones if you're doing a smaller one, the larger ones if you're doing a larger one. I did like the second largest size just because that's what fit best on this nail. I could have gone smaller, but also at the same time I didn't want to go smaller because then I would have to do the face really teeny tiny, and I just was not trying to go super small with it. So I felt like the second largest size of these little pearls was the best fit for this size and shape of nail that I was doing. And like I said, now I'm just going in with the white, and I painted that on the pearl, and now I'm just going in and doing that little squiggly puddle blob that goes around it and just filling that in. I did only do one coat of this. Again, Ballpit is, most of the colors are one coat coverage, so I really like using these for doing nail art because then I don't really have to worry about doing multiple coats of them. I can do one coat for majority of the colors and be good when it comes to nail art. So that's what I did, one coat, and then I cured that for 60 seconds. And then for the face of the snowman, I'm using the black from Ballpit and a dotting tool. I'm using the smallest dotting tool I have, and I'm doing the 2 little eyes. And then for the mouth, I always see everyone doing like little smiley faces on the snowman, but I decided to do like a sad face on him because I feel like he's melting, so he's probably sad and he wouldn't have that like happy face anymore. Also, as the snow melts, the little lumps of coal or rocks or whatever you use for the snowman's face are going to start like sliding down, and I feel like it would end up turning into a little frowny face. So I went with a little frowny face instead of a little smiley face like everyone else does. And then I took, I think it was Orange Blossom to do the little carrot nose, which you can't see because it's out of focus and it's focusing on my other nail. Oh, you can kind of see there. And then I cured that for 60 seconds. And if you wanted to, you could add on like a little scarf in the puddle, or like the buttons, or his little stick arms or whatever. But I didn't really make the puddle big enough to do all of that, and also I didn't really have the space on the nail to do that, so I didn't add any of those, but if you wanted to, you could. And then for the rest of the nails, I decided I was just going to take some of these snowflake stickers and stick them on. I have a ton of snowflake stickers that I have gotten over the years, and I don't use stickers very often, and I've been trying to use up some of my nail art supplies that I haven't used in a while, or that I don't use very often, just because I have a lot and I'm trying to like get through them. So I decided to use these snowflake stickers. These ones are from Daily Charm. Some of them are like the white glittery snowflake stickers, and then some of them are like a silver hollow kind of snowflake, and some of them have little pearls in the middle of them. I didn't use any of the ones with the pearls in the middle, but I did use like the white ones and a couple of the hollow ones. And I got these in their Christmas charm box or whatever last year. I will look to see if they are available on their website. I don't know if they are still available or if they were like just for the box or whatever, because some of the items that come in their boxes are for the box only. Some of the stuff they sell, they only sell for a limited time before they, get rid of them or whatever. So if they do have them, I will link them down below. If not, you can go, Amazon, Temu, AliExpress, Shein, Shop Kiki, pretty much anywhere you can buy nail art stickers, and search up like snowflake nail stickers or whatever, and you'll find plenty of little snowflake stickers. So I'm just taking them and sticking them on. Okay, so this video, some of the movements that you're seeing me doing are like how I'm pointing, and like right here when I'm like with the tweezers or whatever. I got a microphone to use so I can like talk as I'm doing the nail art sometimes, because usually I just do voiceovers like I'm doing here, but I do want to sometimes like incorporate explaining as I'm doing it. And I mean, I have done that before, but in order for my voice to like get picked up clearly on like my phone microphone, I have to yell, and that gets very tiring and it like hurts my throat and stuff. So I thought I would buy a mic to hopefully not have to yell anymore and all that. And I had it on, and I had the little piece that has to plug into the phone, and I went through and recorded this whole video, and I was explaining everything as I was doing it, and like giving tips and tricks and stuff, and explaining stuff, like the whole thing with the tweezer. I was talking about They do have tweezers that have silicone, like a silicone piece on the back end of it that helps really well with stickers and like smushing them down and making sure they stick down onto the nail. But I have no idea what I did with mine. I do have a pair, but I don't know what I did with them. So instead I just use the back end of these tweezers, which is just, you know, your normal tweezer back end, and I use that to flatten my stickers down. Sometimes I also use my fingers to smush down the stickers. So if you don't have one of those pairs of tweezers that has the silicone on the back, you can just use your regular tweezers to smush them down. Like, it works fine. But anyhow, I did this video and I was, you know, like I said, explaining everything and saying what I was doing and giving tips and tricks and whatever. And it ended up, I didn't turn the actual mic on, and so you could barely hear anything that I was saying because I wasn't yelling. I was just talking like normal because I had the mic and I wanted to test out the mic and make sure that it was working and everything, and I was an idiot and didn't turn on the mic. So now I'm here doing a voiceover, so that's why some of the movements in the video are like weird, and like you can tell that I was like saying something in the video, but like it doesn't match up with what I'm currently saying on this voiceover and whatever. So yeah, I did test out the mic on another video. I don't know when that'll be up and when I'll get to editing that and whatever. So hopefully the mic works out on that video. I'll figure it out whenever it gets there. But yeah, I just went through and stuck all of these stickers down on these nails. And before you put stickers on your nails, you do want to wipe off the sticky layer that is on the nails, because the stickers don't want to stick to that sticky layer. They kind of slide around the nail, and then they also want to like peel off and pop off the nail. So make sure you are wiping that sticky layer off before applying your stickers. And then I decided for the nails with the snowflakes, I wanted to top coat with the hollow glaze top coat from NAILZ by Dev, just to add a little bit more sparkle to the nails. And it also kind of gave like the illusion of a lot of snow falling, and like you can see it kind of twinkling down as it comes down from the sky or whatever. I don't know, I just wanted to add some more sparkle to it. So I top coated the 4 nails with the snowflake stickers with this, and then I top coated the nail with the snowman on it with my shiny top coat from LGN. And then I did go ahead and cure that for 60 seconds. And this is the finished result. I think these came out super cute. I love the little melted snowman design, and I love how he came out on this nail. It's all super cute, and I love the little snowflake nails too, and like adding the hollow glitter top coat onto them, I feel like really kind of elevated the set a little bit with that. If I would have been thinking beforehand about the hollow glitter, I maybe would have put that down first before doing the snowman, just so that way the base of that nail could match like the rest of the nails, because I do feel like it is a little plain compared to the other ones without, like, with it not having the glitter and then the other ones having that glitter. But it still works really well, and I think it still looks really nice. And obviously if you didn't want to add the glitter, you don't have to add the glitter. You can do a normal regular top coat. You could also put the glitter top coat under the sticker, so like do the glitter top coat first and then put the stickers on top, and then top coat again with a normal regular clear top coat, so then you don't have the glitter on top of those stickers. But I thought the glitters on top of the stickers would look really nice and just add a little bit more to them. I don't know. And again, like I said earlier, I was saying I don't know what, because I was trying to talk while I was doing it. I was saying something about the hollow top coat or something. But yeah, this little snowman, oh, he's so cute. You know what would also be kind of cute to do with the snowman, maybe? No, actually, that would probably be a little weird. I was gonna say, if you did like, you know, the acrylic powder, pour the acrylic powder over top to make him look like actual snow and like fluffy snow or whatever. Although I don't know, that might work too. So you could make him look a little textured and whatnot, kind of like how actual snow is. But he also looks really cute just the way he is like this. I don't know where I got that idea from. And then under the flash, you can see like all the hollow from the stickers and then from the glitter top coat as well. The glitter top coat is super fine glitters, so it is a little hard to see the hollow reflex, especially on camera. But in person, you can definitely see the hollow a lot more. And like from different angles, you can see the hollow a lot more too. But it is really fine glitter, and I just think it's a really nice added touch to add on to any nail set. Well, certain nail sets, not any nail set, but certain nail sets, and especially like this one. I felt like it was very fitting to add on this glitter top coat. And I think you can actually see the hollow a little bit better in this clip. Yeah, you can. Just because in that previous clip, I had my room light on. I had turned off my filming lights, but the room light was still on, so it wasn't dark in there. So there was still a little bit of light, but in this clip, I do have the room completely dark and then turn the flash on, so I feel like you can see that hollow glitter a little bit better. But that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.